El Zorro Plateador presents Myths for Today's Man. Stories, fables, and tales for a world in chaos. The Monkey and the Uraf Tree. Once upon a time, deep in the jungle, there lived a small tribe of monkeys. One of them was a brash young male. One day, this little monkey saw a large tree, a tree he had never noticed before. He stood at the roots of this tree, wondering what would it be like to climb it and see what the great world looked like from far above.
Oh, if I could climb this tree, it would be wonderful. I would be the best of all my terrible brothers and sisters. I'll be king of the forest.
Watching this little monkey was one of the tribal elders, Old Monkey. He said, "You are very curious about this tree, aren't you, little one?"
Oh, yes,
exclaimed the hairy creature.
I want to get to the top and see the jungle from on high.
Patience, high climber. This old tree is the wisest and most ancient of all the trees in the jungle. Most elders respect and honor this tree. We call it the Uraf tree.
Oh, what a bad name. I want to climb it and be master of all beneath me.
Perhaps you are old enough now to do so, little monkey. But you must understand this tree before you climb it. It has 4 great parts, and you must know and respect each one, or you will fall out of the tree and hurt yourself.
No, I'll climb it now.
And off he went up the tree, leaping over the roots and scrambling up the vines and limbs. But just as he got to where the trunk splits into thick branches, he slipped on moss and tumbled all the way down with a crash.
Ouch!
He cried. Old Monkey picked him up and said, "You do not understand yet. Let me explain."
No, I will climb the tree.
And off he went up the tree again. He got higher this time, but a branch cracked and gave way, sending the little monkey tumbling down with another crash.
Ouch, my head!
He whimpered. "You don't understand this tree. It is not a normal tree. You do not know about it. But I see you will try again." Little Monkey climbed up the tree, slowly this time, and just as he could make out the blue sky through the canopy of leaves, a startled bird flew off and knocked him out of the tree, and again he crashed down. Old Monkey was quiet. Little Monkey looked up at the tree and said,
Okay, I will listen now.
"I see you are ready to learn," said the gray-faced elder. "Let me teach you now. This tree is an invisible tree."
An invisible tree?
Little Monkey looked at the tree again. "Yes, most cannot see it, but you did." Little Monkey touched a large knurl of roots at the base of the trunk. "Yes, others know about this tree and respect it, but only a few bother to climb it. You did not respect it, you did not listen, and now you are hurt." Little Monkey rubbed his head. "You grow this tree right here." Old Monkey tapped on Little Monkey's heart. "Remember how I told you there were 4 parts?" Little Monkey nodded. "We begin now with these roots. Look at how this great clump of roots dives into the dirt. You can't tell where the dirt stops and the tree begins. This is just like you. Can you tell where the forest ends and you begin? We are all one with the forest, but many cannot feel it. You must choose how you are at one with the forest, just like this tree. Now, come and climb with me." They clambered up the great tree, and he slapped the side of its trunk. "Feel this. It feels solid, like a rock. The trunk is responsible for all above it. The trunk carries all of this tree. Can you imagine the weight it holds? How many monkeys would weigh as much? Now, what burden do you carry? Who do you lift? And how can you carry burdens if you think the forest is out to get you?" They climbed further up the tree. "Here the tree splits into these big branches. See how they reach and stretch out over the forest floor? The tree knows it can push out and grow. It has no fear and is confident. How do you stretch and reach?" Little Monkey listened. "Now, here is the final piece. The leaves. See them moving in the wind? That sweeping dance they do. This is your flow, the way you move about the forest, the easy way you are a monkey. This flow comes from your actions, which comes from your responsibility, which comes from your relationship to the forest. Do you see how you must have the root before the trunk, and the trunk before the branches, and the branches before the leaves?" Little Monkey rubbed his head and nodded. "Now look out there beyond those leaves. This is the view you wish to see. Can you see the night sky tonight? The stars are watching, but they cannot help you be a monkey. They cannot make you king of the jungle." Little Monkey was disappointed. The view was only of other trees, and of the night sky, and of the many dark things of the jungle below him.
"This is silly," said the little monkey. "It is like my little brothers, those fools. Why bother climbing this tree? I see why few climb up here."
"You come up here not to look up, but to look down. Looking down is the reason you climb. When you look down, you are like a god, a demigod."
Little Monkey thought about this.
"Can you see all the monkeys down there, your family? They are sleepy now. Look at that wild pig sleeping over there. Can you see that python? It has a nest over there in that log. Only the leopards are frisky now."
"Is this a tree that all the grown-ups climb?"
Old Monkey smiled. "I wish. Most grown-ups could climb this tree if they wished, but they don't. This is a tree of wisdom, and not all will see it, and even fewer will choose to climb it."
"Why?"
"Because they don't wish to learn its parts, because they cannot make the right choices, because they wish only to look within, never without. So they remain always a little monkey, like you were." It was then that Little Monkey understood. He was not so little anymore. "Welcome to your Uraf tree, my friend. Welcome."